How's it going, guys, and welcome to another episode of... do you know what? I'm going to carry on. I don't care. If you just heard that, I'm sorry. But welcome to another episode of Career Mode. It's episode number 22. And of course, as I said in the last episode, I'm in the Confederations Cup with South Korea. And here's the group: Mexico, Ivory Coast, and New Zealand. So I was feeling really pessimistic. To be honest, Ivory Coast, physically unstoppable. Mexico, very, very good as well. I think I drew with them in the friendly I had with them a couple of episodes ago. So yeah, I was just scared as hell, to be honest. Like, I honestly couldn't see myself getting through. I really did feel like I'd finished third. No disrespect to New Zealand, but I felt that was the only team I could get a win off. And it wasn't a real surprise that 4 minutes in, Salomon Kalou gave Ivory Coast the lead. And I was just finding it so hard to deal with their pace. I was just all over the place, really. And Doumbia to Gervinho to Doumbia. And I mean, you know, how are they supposed to catch up with him, man? He's just an animal, and it's 2-0 to Ivory Coast. It was only 42 minutes in, and, you know, we just couldn't do it. You know, I made a substitution, but it wasn't going to work. We were going to lose this game. I knew it from the start, and it wasn't a real surprise to go 2-0 down. But I don't know why, but the referees must have some kind of bias against South Korea, because, I mean, this chance comes to nothing, but I don't know if you saw that. But for some reason, the referee just blocked off my player and wouldn't let him pass. And here's a replay of it in slow motion. What is he doing? He's just standing there, and I'm trying my hardest to get around him, and he's just blocking him off. And it just felt like all the referees in this tournament were completely biased against South Korea. I mean, it just wouldn't work for me, you know. But Lee Kun-ho missed a real good chance here. It was my fault, really. I tried to chip it because I thought the goalkeeper was going to come out, and he didn't. But once again, he makes a good save here. From that resulting corner, Lee swings it in. It's headed away. It comes back to Park Jian-tae. His shot's blocked. It comes back to him. He shoots, and again, the goalkeeper saves it. He was just all over the place, Copper. I just could not get past the guy. And yeah, you see me there, switch to ultra attacking. I was just desperate to try and get myself back into this game as early as possible, as I was 2-0 down. And I really do feel that if you're going to lose the first game in any tournament, you are really going to struggle in getting through the group stage. But Ji-sung Park here, his shot was well saved by the goalkeeper again, but Kim Shin-wook followed in with a header, managed to make it 2-1. And I had a little bit of belief. I didn't really feel as though we'd get a win out of this game, but I still did feel as though he might be able to rescue a draw late on. But an injury time, Lee Kyun-ho down the right hand side fizzes the ball in towards Kim Shin-wook. It comes out to Ji-sung Park, who smashes the ball at goal. It's blocked, it goes out for a corner. Everyone came up, including the goalkeeper. Last chance to salvage a point. Could we do it? Lee crosses the ball in. It's up in the air. It comes to Kim Shin-wook, but his header's tame. It goes straight to the goalkeeper. The game finishes 2-1 to Ivory Coast. So I was really disappointed about that. To lose the first game of any tournament is not nice, and it really doesn't set you up really for very much confidence going into the second game, and especially when it's against Mexico, who, in my opinion, are the strongest team in the group. So I was fearing the worst. I knew if we lose this game, we would be out, so we had to at least get a draw from it. But a win really is all we could do. We had to keep ourselves sort of, what's the word, motivated? I don't know. We just had to win this game, really, in my opinion, if we were going to get through this group. And we had a chance just 8 minutes in, but once again, Guillermo Ochoa is just incredible. But in the last game, you saw a little bit of a biased referee who decided to block one of my players off, and, well, this referee was even worse. Ji-sung Park picks the ball up here, plays in Kim Shin-wook, who goes to shoot, and come on, referee, how is that not a penalty? I mean, he gets taken down here. It is in a slow motion replay. I mean, to be honest, like, when you look at it in slow motion, he doesn't look too bad, but he clearly gets taken out from the back, man. Clearly, that's a definite penalty. How the referee didn't give that, I will not know. I was absolutely furious. But we were the better team in this game, no doubt about that. We were playing really well, and I honestly did feel as though we could probably go ahead and get all 3 points so long as we just kept taking shots at Ochoa's goal. We would eventually manage to break down the resistance. But yeah, like I said, he was just having an amazing game in goal. It was so hard to stop him. But the game was just filled with action, man. I mean, I don't know why I put this bit in, but the game was just filled with action. And it's so nice, you know, when games are so close, so real tight, because I like that. I prefer it. I prefer, like, instead of winning like 4-0 every game, to have like really tight 0-0s and, you know, really difficult games where you have to be on top of your game all the time. Hernandez going through 1-on-1 here. My goalkeeper doing very well to be alert and punch the ball away. And like I said, it was just end-to-end football, man. It was just awesome. It was just so good. But here's the second biased referee decision of the game. Well, I don't know. Is this a red card? I really don't think so. I mean, sorry for the spoiler alert 5 seconds before it happens, but is that really a red card? I honestly don't think so. My centre-back gets sent off here just before half-time after this tackle on Hernandez, and it's a bad challenge, you know, don't get me wrong, it's a definite foul, and probably a booking as well, but is it a red card considering where Hernandez is on the pitch, considering there was players back in the box? Is that really a red card? I don't think so. So I was pretty pissed about that, because from that resulting free kick the ball did end up going into the back of the net. Reyes with the goal after, I think it was Hernandez's shot that was saved, but I mean, you know, here it is in slow motion again. Is that a red card? I seriously don't think so myself. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm too biased myself, but it just felt like there were some biased referees in this tournament that wanted South Korea to go out, because it just wasn't working for us really. But once again, Achal was just on fire, stopping everything. He just would not be beaten. 2 fantastic saves from point blank headers, and Mexico managed to clear the ball out, but they weren't done there. In the 75th minute, with just a couple of, no, 15 minutes to go I should say, Hernandez finished past my goalkeeper, 2-0 to Mexico, and unfortunately for us, we go out the tournament in the group stage. Just bitterly disappointed really, because that's just embarrassing, you know. Like I said, I know that Mexico and Korea Republic, Mexico and Ivory Coast are very good sides, but to go out in the group stages and from 2 games have 0 points, it's just really disappointing. But I honestly felt like we should have won that game. We should have had a penalty, and you know, my centre back shouldn't have been sent off. With that in mind, we probably would have gone on to win the game. So yes, I'm bitter, but I didn't care about the New Zealand game. So when Chris Wood scored here, I just couldn't give a fuck really. If we left this tournament bottom of the group with 0 points, I really didn't care, because I just wasn't interested. I was thinking of rage quitting at that point, because I just had enough. But we did manage to level the score up here. Park John-tae's shot managed to hit the bar. New Zealand did clear the ball, but not well enough, because we managed to go up the other end of the pitch and score. But like I said, I was just tempted to rage quit in this game. I just had enough, you know. I just was not interested. But we did manage to level the score up here with Park John-tae, and the game did finish 1-1. So we finished 3rd. I'm glad not to be propping up the table come the end of group stage. I'm glad not to finish with 0 points as well. But to be honest, I mean, it's just been really disappointing, and we're going to have to do a lot better in Rio 2014. If we get there, that is, because you know, this was like a mini World Cup, you know, the Confederations Cup. This is a test, and well, we failed it really badly. So yeah, 3rd in the group, 1 point. We go out of the group stages. But as always, guys, thanks for watching this video. You see a couple of emails here from the Blackburn board saying well done on the season, and yeah, it looks like I'll be managing them in the Premiership from episode number 23 onwards. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.